Hi, welcome back to Gardening at McCluckin. Today I'm out here at the community garden. What you see here is one of my beds here. My garlic is doing really good, but I did find out why some of my garlic is getting, let me get the other side. Some of my garlic is getting ruffles, like right here. How it's wavy. It's because we had a lot of rain for a couple of weeks, and that's why my garlic is getting ruffles. Something has been eating on my kale, probably some flies or something. But yeah, this is my bed. This one is kale, I believe, or collard, and it's starting to go to bud on me, to flower. This is potatoes that a friend of mine planted for me all along this bed here, a lot of flowers. Now, we do have some trees out here that have come into bud. I want to share this with you. This right here is our miniature peach. Look how gorgeous these buds are. The flowers are, absolutely gorgeous, aren't they? Now, here's another tree. This is our plum tree. Gorgeous blooms on it. We've got a hollyhock still growing strong over here. We've got weeds over here we need to pull up. But this one here is our pear tree. As you can see, it's starting to bud out some there. Isn't that gorgeous? We even have a leaf right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This one here is starting to bud out some too. See it right there? Starting to bud out some. Anxious for that one to flower. What is this one here? Oh, this is a Fuyu persimmon tree. That one's finally starting to bud out. Here's another one that's looking gorgeous. Look at all these flower buds on it. This is our Arctic Supreme White Peach. Hopefully we get some peaches off of this one. This one here has tiny little white flowers on it. See? And this right here is our plum rootstock. But that right there is gorgeous. What we were doing today, we were having to dig up the peas that had sprouted over here in this little teepee area, because it keeps on getting knocked down. We had to put it over there. But this right here is our strawberry bed that we planted out our strawberries and hope that they will still be alive. Look at them, they're absolutely gorgeous. And this right over here is what we were working on today. I pulled some weeds off over here, that's why that dirt is disturbed. But what we were doing today was putting up another teepee for our peas. So, when I said we dug up peas over there, we transplanted them over here. And hopefully they'll make it. So that'll be good if they do. But that's what we've been doing today. So today's been a nice day. Still getting kind of hot. Look how gorgeous these onions here are. She's got two there. But yeah, she's got a gorgeous bed there too. This lady let her parsley go to flower for the bees. And the bees are loving it. I'm not sure what this one here is, but it's starting to bloom. Isn't that pretty? But yeah, that's what we've been doing today. And my friend, another volunteer, is taking over this bed here. We came out here Friday and we dug up the broccoli that was out here because it was all going to bloom like this one here. I need to dig this one here up. But yeah, all of it was going to bloom. She pulled up a few of her carrots. She is a new gardener, and I let her plant some garlic out here too in her bed. And she is learning. She pulled up the carrots herself. She wanted to learn how to do that. She's got some celery out here from the previous tenant, so she'll have that. But yeah, she is a brand new gardener, and we're excited for her. And she's also got some volunteer potatoes out here too already. So yeah, we've been just generally doing what we can when we can, because the weather has gotten really hot. It's supposed to be incredibly hot today. Let's check out this bed. That right there is an onion that is blooming. See the bloom right there? Now, this is what it looks like when it blooms. These are all onion blooms. And you see, there's a bee right. Where is the bee on this one here? There is a bee right there. That's why we sometimes let things go to bloom in our garden for the bees. We have all this right here. That's from a seed tape, and this lettuce right here is from a seed tape too. And there's weed here that shouldn't be there. Not sure why it's there. There's another weed over there. But yeah, we've got celery, we've got Swiss chard, more collards over here, rutabaga, no, I forgot what those are called. They form like little bulbs at the bottom, and you can eat them if they're still good. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. We've just been out here having fun. This bed here, we need to desperately come in and weed this bed here again, because looks like it might have something growing there. I don't know what that is. Probably a beet. But yeah, we've got these 3 beds here that we still desperately need to work on. We need to cover them up with a weed fabric. That way we can plant tomatoes when it comes time to plant our tomatoes. But yeah, that's for another day. Let's go check on our Brussels sprouts. Oh shoot. That is blooming. It should not be blooming this time of the year. But it's, like I said, it's gotten really hot out here, and it's starting to bloom. So we probably won't be getting any Brussels sprouts this year. Maybe in the fall we'll be able to plant some more out here.
I wonder if it has on the search on there.
This right here is a cauliflower. Nice looking little cauliflower there. So yeah, that's what we've been doing out here at the community garden. And of course, every time I come out here, I just have to walk around and check out. That right there is the lettuce. We planted some lettuces out here. See? So yeah, it's coming along nicely. Look at this. All of that right there, lettuce. So we've got a lot of lettuce coming up out here. Look how gorgeous that is. Absolutely gorgeous. And these are just from transplants that we had. That was given to us.
Yeah, something like that. And then that way you'll have extras.
So yes.
If you decide, to put more stuff in.
All of these were transplanted from donation plants that we got from the Victor Valley Community College. So yeah, we've got a lot of nice looking lettuce out. Look at that.
2 things from here, including like the non-germ.
So yeah, that's what we've been doing out here. We're slowly plugging away. We do have a farm stand out here. That's in that box there. We will be putting it up outside. We're waiting for the concrete slab to be poured. There's another one that's a turnip, and it's already blooming. Look at that. So we got to get all of our turnips up today too, it looks like. But yeah, we're going to be having someone pour a concrete slab between that fence gate and this one over here, right there. A nice little slab there. And we're going to be having concrete slab poured. When that sets, we're going to be putting together our farm stand. That way, on Wednesdays, community can come out here and just walk through this gate here and get free produce from us. So that's where we're at. We're in a holding pattern until that gets done. But it's a really nice farm stand that we've got. All these beds here have been planted. The 2-flower beds. These were planted recently. I don't see anything coming up on them yet. A little sunflower maybe right there. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. We still have to come out here and pull all these weeds out here. But yeah, we're slowly getting our way situated. Let me show you one of my smaller beds. This one here is not hooked up to a watering system, so I just watered it. It's got lettuce and carrots in there. I'll go ahead and put this in here away. And then I'm planting 2 tomatoes and a squash in there. This one right here is 12 feet by 2 feet long. And I plan on planting tomatoes and probably butternut squash in it. So that will be another bed for me to plant. I've got 4 beds in total. But I am anxiously waiting for my garlic to get done, because I've never really been able to grow garlic before, and out here is doing wonderful. My carrots are looking good. They're not quite big enough to dig up yet, but they're doing good. So come April or May, I should be able to dig those up, pull those up, and have some decent carrots again. But that's where we're at. That bed there, that's on my bed. Plan on planting 8 tomatoes in this first bed. Probably 6 or 7 in the second bed. And the arch over there, I plan on putting cucumbers, try to grow cucumbers on that one, and then that one right there, that arch there, I plan on putting some Christmas lima beans. They're pretty in a jar and everything, but when you cook them, they turn purple, and I'm not sure if I like that they're turning purple. Okay, so I'm going to leave you for now, because I'm sure we have other things we need to get done out here today. And it's another hot day. Linda, who has these beds back here with all the pinwheels in it, that's cute. I like that. I like her beds. She's got flowers in one end. Very, very adorable. Pansies and Johnny jump-ups, a.k.a. violas. So I'm loving walking by her bed, because you know me, you know I love pansies. They're my little happy flowers. In fact, I need to get some soon for myself, because I love pansies. They're just too adorable. Anyway, I see a bee over there, bee activity in my bed. So I'm happy about that fact that we're getting bees out here in our garden again this year. Very thankful for that. Haven't seen our hummingbird out here yet. But hopefully when we have flowers growing out here, a little bit more flowers out here, we will have some hummingbirds again. We plan on putting a plant hook on one of the beds over there, the raised beds, instead of a shepherd's hook. We're going to be putting like a plant hook over there in one of the beds, and then we're just going to hang the hummingbird feeder off of that because we want to encourage the hummingbird to come in here. We also have some ladybugs out here and stuff, so that will be fun. During the last work day, one of our volunteers, very, very nice man, he kept on finding ladybug larvae. So we were just, they were on sticks and little pieces of wood. We just tossed it in one of the beds to encourage ladybugs to visit our bed to keep aphids down. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me today on this little garden tour of ours, letting you know what we've been doing out here today.
Let me see.
So,
You have your fire?
my